Happy Thanksgiving, guys. It's my favorite holiday. It's Maggie and I am back today, and I am up pretty early per usual. That's nothing crazy for me recently because I'm going to start prepping some dishes for Thanksgiving. We're not hosting this year. We really never do. We usually go to Zach's dad's house on Thanksgiving down in Bel Air, Maryland, because that's where Zach is from. And yeah, I'm gonna make a few things. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attempt an apple pie with my apple pie filling I made over the summer. I'm not good at baking, okay? Usually the things that I bake do not turn out great. So I followed a recipe to a T. I've got dough that I made last night that's in the fridge right now that I have to roll out, make a pie crust. I'm really hoping that this works out. I'm also going to do deviled eggs, so I'm going to start that after I roll out the pie crust because I think the pie crust has to go in the freezer before I bake it, and I'm going to pre-bake it or blind bake it. I don't know. All new terms to me. I'm following basically TikTok videos and Google. So yeah, start the deviled eggs after I'm done rolling out the pie crust and getting that all pretty and stuff. And I'm going to do my homegrown green beans with a little bit of butter and a little bit of vegetable better than bouillon. And I may do some honey nut squash roasted in the oven. I don't know. I didn't tell Zach's dad that I was going to make that, and I think they enjoyed it before. I've got so many honey nut squash that I kind of just like want to use up some, and they're really good. They're like a sweeter, you know, kind of dish to go with everything else. So we'll see how we're doing on timing. Like I said, it's early in the morning. I don't even think the parade's on. No, the parade's not on yet. I have the TV on ready for that. It's only 7:52. I think the parade starts at 8:30. At least that's what Google said. I figured I would hang out with you guys as we prep. I mean, we've been preparing. We have been preparing for this day for nearly 17 weeks. Baby girl and I have been waiting for this day because I am so excited to eat. I love Thanksgiving. It is the most laid back holiday. There's no gift expectations. It's just gathering and having food. I love that. And usually you see people that you don't often see, so that's great. But we've been prepping for a while. She said, I'm gonna do my growing. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna grow my placenta and I'm gonna get it ready so that way it takes over all the hormones and you don't feel sick by Thanksgiving, so we can feast. I'm excited. She's excited. I'm speaking for her. I have to show you, oh my gosh. I have to show you this clip that I took yesterday. It was totally a surprise yesterday morning of what I felt.
I have to capture this. That was really cool. Why am I tearing up? So it's morning. I have not gotten ready for the day, clearly. Holly, stop. You could wait a minute. Stop, both of you. I am sitting here and I'm like, do I feel her? Or, you know, am I just digesting because I just ate a muffin and that usually gets my GI system going? I'm like, I don't know. So I just decided to place my hand. And I very clearly felt her just kick. And I felt it on my hand. It's so cool. I know it's so early, but I was like, let me just like put my hand on my belly. And I got a lot of comments last night saying, you know, maybe just like try poking yourself. So I just did the most gentle like press, just a little press. And I waited a few seconds. And then I think she just kicked me back or she punched. It's so cool. I'm crying because that was like so clearly her. Like there's nothing moving inside of me like that. Oh my God.
So yes, and then I did it again last night. I felt her again. I was trying to get Zach to feel, but I know it's the lightest little like, it was right in the center of my palm. I just felt one like bam. He couldn't feel it, but I did. Like I couldn't really feel it internally when I felt it on my hand. It's very strange. It's very strange, but I knew it was not like my intestines or anything like that. So cool. Oh, and I wanted to mention because I have been asked a number of times about a P.O. box. So I used to have one. I got rid of it. Number of reasons. The lady at the post office that I would have to see every time I got a package was not super nice. So this is not just me thinking that. It is like a commonly known thing in the area. I don't even know if she works there still, but I was like, you know what? Let's just not have one. But I did get a new one because I've been asked so many times. I got it at a different location, so I'm gonna put the address. I don't remember it offhand. I'll put it on screen and I'll put it in the description of my videos. I do ask, if you are interested in sending something, please consider instead donating to like Friends of Ostomates Worldwide. I have their website in my description of every video, just because I know that there are a lot of patients around the world that need ostomy supplies. I'm grateful that I can just, you know, get them when I need, but a lot of people can't, and they go without ostomy bags, which is just mind-blowing. So I am so grateful that I have those supplies. But if you are in that giving mood, please consider donating to them first. Like, put that as the priority. You know, we're just fortunate with what we have, and I'm so grateful for the community and wanting to, you know, give something to baby girl that's like still mind-blowing to me. But I just wanted to say that. Anyways, okay, let me start rolling out this pie crust dough. Ugh. It's gonna be difficult. I feel like I'm too weak to do it. There we go. Gotta get my rolling pin here. I'm gonna get a step stool, and I think I'm gonna like get up higher than the counter so I can put my body weight into it. Will that work? I don't know. We'll see. We have to keep the dough cold because of all the butter, because you want a flaky crust. It's science. It's wild science that I am just not very good with. And yeah, we'll see how my dishes come out for today. I've already planned out, I'm gonna be wearing the same outfit that you saw me in the last video, because that was super comfortable. I love that green shirt that I got. I got it on Amazon. It's like one of those double layered shirts, and everything just like looks really smooth, and that's why I got it. Also, if you stick around, this is gonna be a sort of holiday-y video. Every time that we go to Zach's dad's house for Thanksgiving or Christmas, on the way back is the 𝙗𝙪 factory, and they do a free Christmas light setup that you drive through, and it's really cool. So I will include that, as long as it's still open and whatnot. I will include that at the end of this video. Okay, let's get the pie crust. Let me get this out of the fridge. Don't worry, it is wrapped in plastic wrap. I just felt like it wasn't sticking well enough, so then I covered it in tin foil too. And I've got two. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're rock solid. How am I gonna do this? Oh wait, I put it in parchment paper too. I was really secure last night with this. There's my dough. I've got two of them, so one can be for the top layer. I really hope that this turns out okay, and it's not a waste for these guys. This isn't gonna work because I feel like this is gonna move. How do you make the paper not move? This is always a battle for me. Hi guys. This is why I'm doing this at 8 in the morning rather than right before we leave. Come on. Alright, I'm gonna pause the camera because I'll run out of space on my SD card if I keep filming this. We've made some progress, okay? We've gotten, I think, to a good point here. I have these little silicone mats that I use for a lot of things, and I remembered I had them, and they're not gonna slide on the counter, so that worked really well. I have my pie tin here that I'm going to make sure that I have enough excess around the edge, which I think this is fine. I feel like actually I can roll it out maybe a little bit more this way. So that looks good. Okay, I think I'm gonna trim off the rough edges here. Okay. So what I have seen is people folding it into quarters. Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Gentle. Nice and gentle. Okay, and then folded it into a half. Now I'm folding it into a quarter. Come on, don't break. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay. Bam. Okay. So place it in the center with the corner right in the center like that, and just unfold it. Look at that. I'm doing it, guys. All right. Okay, I'm really proud. We're gonna gently just like press it into the form. Oh my gosh, this might be my best looking pie ever out of the two that I've made. Then I've seen people fold it like so, like folding the excess towards the pan. So it'll be a thicker crust on the outer edges. I feel like, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves because I could fail in a number of different ways still. Okay, all right, that doesn't look half bad now, does it? Okay. So then I'm gonna do, I saw this lady do like her knuckle to make the little wavy edges. And that looked really cute to me, so I wanted to do that. I did so good. Okay. I'm so excited about that. Now I'm going to put it in the freezer. And I know, I don't want to ruin my beautiful edges here, but I know I have to put like rice or something when I bake it. So I'm going to put it in the freezer for a little bit, see if the parade's on, and I will check back in with you a little bit later. Okay, I've done a few things in the last few minutes. I rolled out the other piece of pie dough so that way I could use it for the top later. I was like, you know what? You have the energy. Let's just get it done. I boiled the eggs. I now have them in ice water, so I'm about to do those. I also had the pie crust in the freezer. I like put the parchment paper over it. I put the rice into it, put it in the freezer for 30 minutes. Now it's in the oven baking for just a few. That's like the par bake, blind bake, I don't know. I've seen multiple terms for it. Now I'm going to start working on the deviled eggs. By the way, my hands are clean. I've been washing them between basically every step of everything I'm doing, just to let you know. But yes, I have a bowl for the eggshells. I'll just throw them in the garden, and then I've got my bowl to mix the insides of all of the eggs, the yolks. And all right, let me get started on this. I'm doing 12 eggs, so hopefully we'll have 24. I always do a few extra because I have one of these dishes, which I need to wash real quick, but I have one of these deviled egg dishes, and I think it holds 18 maybe. I do extra because I always have a few eggs that turn out really funky looking, and I don't like them. So I save them for us to eat, but like they don't look good. They're not presentable. So hopefully we don't have too many of those. We'll see what happens. It's always a hit or miss for me. It really is. Oh, let's get started. I hate peeling eggs. I swear, sometimes they slide right off, and sometimes you're picking off the tiniest little pieces. Some of these eggs are slightly older. They're not bad, but I took from 2 different packs. Okay, this is what we came up with. So now I need to mix the filling. So here are all the yolks that came out of there. I loved when we had our own chickens. We don't have the chickens anymore. Something got into them in our like coop thing that we had built. It like burrowed under even though we had the fencing go out. Anyways, the yolk was always orange and it tasted so much better than store-bought eggs, but oh well. I might add dill to these because I feel like it gives it a little bit of a fresh taste. I don't know. That's pretty good. The end just came off. Yolk secured. Just gonna like snip off the end. And now we're gonna fill them. Okay, we have the pre-cooked pie crust here. It looks pretty good. I think it shrunk a little, but it's like, you know, fully formed. It's solid. So here's the other pie crust that I'm going to use a pizza cutter on, and I'm gonna make little strips so I can do like a crisscross thing. Right? Is that what I'm gonna do? I think that's what I wanna do. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is the cutest little pie. Okay, I'm going to melt a little bit of butter, brush it, and then I'm gonna do, I think like a cinnamon sugar sprinkle. Okay, I think into the oven she goes. All right, guys, it is a few hours later. I have the green beans frying up on the stove now. The pie is finished. Let me get the pie. I did cover it. Hold on, I gotta uncover it. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at it. That looks so good. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. That is just an awesome looking pie. All right, let me wrap it back up. I got some dog stuff packed up too because we're bringing Bruno. We might be bringing Nanners. Bruno comes to basically all of the festivities. He's very mellow. He's just a sleepy old bear, so he sits in the corner and usually he gets like little tiny pieces of food that are safe for him. So let me pack this up. All right, well, you can see the belly. That is today, and I'm sure by tonight it will look ginormous. I have to really keep pulling my shirt down because it keeps going up. Yeah, I have my Thanksgiving earrings on. I only wear them once a year. It's little tiny turkeys. Can I come closer so you can see them? Cute. Okay. Let me get everything together. Get the dogs outside. Figure out if I'm missing anything, and I will catch up with you guys in the car. Okay, we are on our way. How long a drive is it? Like 2 hours, a little bit over maybe?
I think the best time I've ever made when there's zero traffic, like it's on the holidays, it's about 2 hours flat. With traffic, 2.5.
All right, well, we don't have to be there technically until 3:30. We're aiming to get there a little earlier, but...
Although my GPS is saying 2.5 right now, but...
Well, it's raining. They're probably just figuring for that. Yeah, definitely prepared my appetite, and I know you did. You didn't eat yet, did you?
No, I usually don't.
I had some deviled eggs in the fridge, but you'll get them there. Zach's over here making jokes at my expense. Oh gosh, yeah. Anyways, we got 2 doggos with us.
Her request.
Beanie and Brew.
My sister wants to give Bruno a giant bone, apparently.
Yeah, he's gonna be happy. Nan doesn't really
Eat bones.
No, she doesn't have like all of her teeth anymore, so yeah, it's a little hard for her to eat bones. But this should be a long drive. It's a rainy day, kind of
beautiful.
Yeah. Well, I like this weather a lot, but
the snow would have been ideal for this time of the year.
Yeah, and the Macy's Day Parade was kind of yeah.
Poor buggers.
Yeah.
They were wet.
We turned on the Philly one for a little bit.
They were also wet.
They were also wet. Definitely more low key. I was like, we should bring baby girl there in the future. That'd be so fun. Probably be miserable after like 10 minutes, but
I like it better though because it's like a traditional parade. There's not a lot of singing, which I don't know. I'm not a big musical guy.
And my dad always preferred the Philadelphia one over the Macy's Day one because I think my parents did take me to the Philadelphia one when I was a baby.
don't know if there's any parades by me growing. I guess locally there were, like Bel Air probably had one, but I don't know.
Does Baltimore do anything?
I don't think so. No.
Dang.
Not. I mean, they might. I don't know if I ever went to it or I'm not aware of it.
We're gonna enjoy the drive and the bumpy roads, as you can probably tell by my camera.
Gotta grab
going
some
like that.
gas and then hit the highway.
Woo! All right, we'll see you when we're a little bit closer. All right, we are, I think, nearly there.
We're almost there. It's a few minutes.
Okay. So typically I don't like to film with your family, just like creeping on them. Was that a horn?
Somebody.
Lord. Anyways, so if I can get a clip of dinner, I will, but...
Without the fam.
Without the fam, yeah. And then we will hopefully see Christmas lights, because I'm hoping that they're all set up. I feel like they normally are. I feel like we do this on Thanksgiving.
The one place that we always go to.
Yeah, the 𝙗𝙪 factory.
I don't know if we do it on Thanksgiving.
It's somewhere between Thanksgiving and Christmas, I know that. So hopefully we can show you some Christmas lights, and that will be very soon in this video. I'm starving though, and I really have to go to the bathroom. And my ostomy bag is spilled, so I need to like run to the bathroom first because everybody wants to look at my belly. And I'm like, give me a second and I will be ready for you. All right, I will catch you after dinner. A feast. All right, guys, I know it's very dark in the car. That's because it's, what time is it? 7:45, I think?
Yeah, 7:45.
So we are on the way to the 𝙗𝙪 factory, keeping our
You can't even
fingers...
see us?
No. You can see us with the headlights. Well, isn't that not safe?
It doesn't bother me at all. No,
I think that's a lie. All of our parents told us, because I can see the road too. We had a great dinner though. I showed just a very quick clip of the table before we started eating, and yeah, it was a great night. We just caught up with everybody. But anyways, heading to the 𝙗𝙪 factory now, so hopefully we can sort of kick off the holiday season with the lights.
Hopefully they're on.
Hopefully they're on. I'm gonna be really sad if they're not, because this video will just have a sad ending.
You're just getting home with a big pouty face.
Just like, sorry guys. Keep your fingers crossed, okay? Let's hope. Ooh, we're coming up on it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you are looking for a way to help support my channel, consider liking this video or even subscribing. You can also check out my store at LetsTalkIBD.shop. I have stickers and hoodies like these guys over here, just related to chronic illness and inflammatory bowel disease, something fun. And I also have a coupon code for my YouTube watchers. You could also become a member of my channel like the wonderful people scrolling on screen here. They've become a member and they have access to videos a little bit earlier. It's a great way to support my channel, and really, just watching my videos means the world. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next.